knees, so like this. Alright, so it's 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. So really simple. You can tell that your knees are going outwards. It gives the effect of the flapping motion, hence the butterfly bounce. So again, knees going like this, boom. Alright, then and up. So 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Okay, again, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Okay, so the next motion here is the turning motion. Now, the turning motion looks like this: 1 and 2 and 1 and 2, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Okay, so when you combine the two together, it'll look like this: 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Simple, right? Okay, so for your arms, you can do a couple different things. But if you want to keep it simple, if you're a beginner, you can have them stagger it like this and just keep them natural. So when you add this in with the bounce and the turning of the body, it looks like this: 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. So that's the butterfly bounce. If you want to get a little bit more advanced, you can put a little bit of a swaying motion or a leaning motion in there. So it looks like this: 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. So notice my body is going from one side to the other side. You can add that in once you get used to the basic motion, okay? So last time we're going to do the butterfly bounce to this side first. Arms up, here we go. 1 and 2, 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 1 and 2. Okay, so the second move here is the step touch snake. So this one is a variation of the step touch, and this one is really good. So it looks like this. Okay, so let me break this one down. Two different motions. First of all, the step touch motion, which is the footwork motion. Looks like this: 1 and 2 and 1 and 2, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Okay, so what's going to happen is you want to have one foot as the leading foot. You're going to step out to one side, and this foot comes inside. It goes tap. Okay, so from beginning it goes 1 and 2 and. So notice it's on half counts. It's 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. Okay, last side: 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. Okay, so the second motion here, once you get the footwork down, is the leaning of the body. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I'm going to be doing with the upper body. It's going to go like this when I'm stepping over to this side. Okay, and then when I'm stepping over to this side, obviously I'm going to shift to the other direction. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to combine the two movements together: the step touch in with the lean back, lean, boom. Okay, so now I'm breaking it down really robotically, but once you get used to it, you can make it flow more smoothly. Okay, so let's start combining the two movements together. Step, and once you step out, you're going to lean your body like this. So boom. So one more time: step out, boom, and then in. Alright, so once you step out, the entire body goes like that, and in. Okay, so last time: boom, in, and then to the other side now, stepping like this, and my body's going to tilt over, boom. So 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. So I'm exaggerating the motions a little bit. Once I get used to it, and once I'm doing it a little bit quicker, then it's going to flow more smoothly, and the movements become smoother, okay? So if I'm going to do it a little bit quicker, it'll look like this: 1 and 2 and 1 and 2, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Okay, so you can tell that the movements are already smaller. So for your arms, you can keep them like this, nice and simple, staggered, one down here, one up here, nice and loose. Just have them going. Okay, so last time we're gonna put the two movements together: 1 and 2 and 1 and 2, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Okay, so once you get more used to this motion, what you want to do is you want to start smoothing everything out. So you kind of have a snake type of motion going. So it looks like this: 1 and 2 and 1 and 2, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Okay. All right, one last time. Here we go. 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this video, because if so, make sure to check out my website to get the free Dance Floor Crash Course video course. In this course, I'll show you 3 dance moves you can learn in 15 minutes that's going to make you look like a natural. If you're feeling really stiff and really tense when you're dancing right now, I'll show you step by step how to get that fixed. Also, you're going to learn how to get dances with the ladies in a club or at social functions without ever getting rejected. So check it out, make sure to comment, subscribe, and share. This is Brian B. I'll see you there.